Good afternoon, this is Colton with Build Brothers Roofing and Solar doing a digital inspection here for Lonicera out in Carlsbad. First thing we like to do is start at the eaves of the house right here. See gutter system coming off. We'll start at the second story. We have the fascia board. We have the drip edge actually back there. The flat tiles on top. Underneath we can see the starter board and the actual rafter tails coming out. This is a flat tile roof. They typically last a really long time. The tiles themselves get baked in the sun and they actually get harder as they get older, so they really last a while. These cracks right here are inconsequential. They don't really lead to any leaks or anything like that. This is a really interesting architecture right here because it flushes all the water to this corner right here. You can actually see the tar paper right here actually degrading and all this moss growing because the water just stays right here for a long period of time. Really interesting architecture flaw. More than likely will probably lead to a leak in the future. We have intake ventilation right here. These are dormer vents. They bring air into the roof, and then basically as it heats up, it goes up to the top and comes out those. A little bit of a mastic repair on a cracked tile right here. What I like to do on these roof inspections is pull up tiles around the roof just to see the condition of the underlayment. This one had a couple nails next to it, so I pulled it up and we can see the actual condition of the underlayment. Severely degraded, showing water splotching and stuff like that, meaning that water's getting to this point. There's actually mastic right here. Interesting spot. I picked up a good tile here. That probably means that there's no nails in this one, meaning that this mastic is supposed to hold this piece of tile in. So severely degraded underlayment. It's usually a 15-year product, and this roof was built in 1998, so that puts it at a 25-year roof. The cause of the leak that I'm assuming where it's happening is right here, where there's actually a cracked ridge cap. You can actually see directly down to that rafter right there with that felt underlayment underneath. Water can just seep directly through there and get into the attic and so splotching on the ceiling. We see a very good solar arrangement here. This is actually a SunPower system. So congrats to the homeowner on getting SunPower. It's a great brand. Underlayment, I always like to check under chimneys just because there were usually problem areas, and there was probably a leak area right here. But look at this underlayment. It's all white, severely corroded. I don't even know if I want to touch that. But this is definitely past its life expectancy. It's definitely time to actually get this removed and replaced. That's one of the worst ones I've ever seen. Going down the line right here, there's indications of actually slipped tiles. So this is never a good sign, but you actually see nail exposures right here because the tile has slipped down. So water can actually get directly into that nail hole, actually get underneath the tile. I'll go ahead and kick those up in a second. I pulled up a tile over here just to make sure I covered all bases. And it actually looks like the underlayment is slightly better, but still past life expectancy. Definitely brittle, breaking. This roof, it's got the most out of it. The tile's look in really good shape. The professional opinion is actually to lift up these tiles, redo the underlayment, and repair any damaged wood, and then reuse the tiles and obviously repair any cracked ones. And the solar system would need to come up and off for that too. We'll go ahead and present this to the homeowner and present the options.